The missiles stopped, but the silence was a lie. The world thought the danger was over. But wars like this never end. They just change shape. Israel and Iran stepped back from the edge, only to prepare for something far bigger. A storm was coming, a storm the Middle East had never seen before. The night Iran attacked Israel, the world didn't sleep. Markets crashed. Oil prices exploded. Airports went silent. But the real shock came the morning after. Iran celebrated survival. Israel celebrated defense. But both knew this was only round one. Politicians smiled for cameras. Leaders called for calm. But their armies stayed awake, because the next attack could come from anywhere.
The United States stepped in. Europe begged for peace. Russia and China watched closely. Every superpower knew the truth. If Israel and Iran go to war, global chaos follows. So world leaders forced both sides to stop. But the truth was darker. They didn't stop the war, they delayed it. Behind closed doors, generals planned. Ministers argued. Intelligence agencies monitored every move. This was peace on a timer, a countdown no one could see.
When armies step back, spies move forward. A top Iranian general dies in a mysterious explosion. A Mossad field office in a foreign country is found empty. Encrypted communications spike across the Middle East. Then it gets worse. A nuclear scientist in Iran vanishes. A cyber attack cripples Israel's power grid for minutes. Both sides deny responsibility, but the message is clear. If you come for us, we will come for you. This war has no front lines, only fingerprints. Iran doubles missile production. Israel upgrades its air force. Iran unveils new hypersonic missiles. Israel deploys laser defense systems. The skies above the Middle East transform into a test field for weapons the world has never seen. Drone swarms, radar jammers, electronic warfare, cyber missiles. Each weapon is a signal. Each advancement is a warning, because the side that controls the sky controls the war.
Hezbollah watches, waiting. They have more than 150,000 rockets hidden in mountains, homes, tunnels, and bunkers. Each rocket pointed at Israel. Israel knows it. Iran knows it. The world fears it. Because if Hezbollah attacks, the Middle East will explode. Lebanon becomes the most dangerous place on earth. A single bullet there could start a war that engulfs the region. The world prays the trigger never gets pulled.
Syria becomes a chessboard. Iran moves weapons into Syrian bases. Israel destroys them with precision airstrikes. Runways turn to dust. Armored convoys disappear. Underground storage sites erupt in flames. Both sides pretend nothing happened, but both sides understand everything. Syria is not a country now. It is a battlefield before the battlefield. A warm-up for a greater war.
Israel announces, if Iran reaches nuclear weapon capability, we will strike first. Iran answers, if Israel attacks, the entire region will burn. 2 sentences, 2 warnings, 2 red lines. Everyone knows what happens when red lines meet.
A satellite captures something unusual. Deep in Iran, a facility expands. New tunnels, new chambers,
new ventilation systems. Analysts panic. Politicians deny. But intelligence agencies agree. Iran is close, very close. Diplomats rush to talk. Negotiators argue. The UN calls emergency meetings. But time moves faster than diplomacy. Israel puts its air force on alert. Iran raises its missile defenses. The Middle East stands on the edge again.
While Israel and Iran prepare, their proxies ignite. In Iraq, militias attack American bases. In Yemen, Houthi drones target ships. In Gaza, tensions rise again. In Lebanon, fighters mobilize. These are not random events. They are signals. Proxy by proxy, the war expands. A silent chain reaction, a storm getting louder.
Arab nations whisper among themselves. Some side with Iran, some with Israel, some with neither. But all fear one thing. If Israel bombs Iran, they become battlegrounds. Behind closed doors, Gulf leaders discuss defense lines. Saudi Arabia considers new alliances. The UAE strengthens missile shields. Qatar plays diplomat. Middle East unity splinters into pieces.
The Strait of Hormuz, a narrow passage controlling 1/5 of the world's oil. Iran threatens to close it if war begins. The global economy trembles. If oil stops, the world stops. Every country, from Asia to Europe, becomes tied to this conflict. This is no longer regional. This is global.
Journalists ask, will there be a final war between Israel and Iran? Experts answer, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Missiles are ready. Drones are armed. Jets are fueled. Militias are waiting. One mistake, one miscalculation, one moment. That is all it will take.
The Middle East stands between peace and fire. Israel watches Iran. Iran watches Israel. And the world watches both. This is not just a conflict, it is a countdown. A countdown to a war no one wants, but everyone fears. The question remains, when the first shot is fired, who will survive the storm?